Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. Welcome to the second stream of LMTD or, say it with me now, Limited Time Offer. No Vowels. I'm Richard, this is 2025. I am off in my own little world. That's the words I was looking for there. And yeah, what we are looking at, it did up there. Yep, is City Confidential, which is a point-and-click game made by Wadjet Eye Games, WEG, W-E-G, which is why this is WEG for hire, because this was published by EA. EA, the Electronic Arts, published a point-and-clicky game. That doesn't seem like something they would be doing, but yeah, it was made by Dave Gilbert of Wadjet Eye Games, who did Unavowed and I want to say Bestowers of Eternity, but that is not the one. He did make that, but that was the first version of oh god, the Ghosts. the oh, I'm gonna have to carefully quickly look this up. Wadjet Eye. No, I can't look it up that way, can I? The games where we were played as a medium that I have forgotten the names of because I'm an idiot. No, Shardlight, Techno Babylon, Blackwell, there we go. Blackwell Epiphany, Blackwell, all of the Blackwell games. Those are the ones which he made those. Did our Dave Gilbert, and he also made this one, Emerald City Confidential, which was published by EA, as I say, and it was under a work for hire sort of thing. So he gets no profits or anything for me buying it. But recently, they finally EA finally remembered they had it and updated things so that it is now available to purchase via Steam again. And well, let's look at this. I played a bit of it, tiny little bit of it, back when it first came out. Would you like to show up? Because I'll show you what I'm seeing right now. No? You're just gonna give me a blank screen? Okay, interesting. Where? Okay, maybe I should. Maybe we won't be doing this one. Alright, let me capture a new window then and see what's going on there. Yeah, I didn't fire this up beforehand. This is an old game. An old game, 2009. So, you know, reasonably old. There we go. No, you don't want to capture it. Why would you not want to capture this then? It is set in the land of Oz. The Wizard of Oz. And play a private eye. No, you don't want to capture this. Or are you just so far off the side that no, you don't want to capture it at all? What if I do that instead? No? You're not gonna... If I... Whoop! You saw my head move across then. No, you don't want to capture this game at all. Alright, I mean, that's weird. It's only 2009. Alright, well, maybe we won't be doing this one at all then. Even though you can hear it in the background. That's really weird. Oh. Yeah, we can. Alright, I'll have to change this slightly. Sorry. We can bumble around for a while and, you know, this isn't great. Turn you off. Add a new source. do that. That's huge. This is such a tiny window that we have going on here. Man, I really should have been better prepared. But yeah, and you are not hearing the music or anything. Right, obviously this window is going to be far too small for anybody to see anything. But yeah, you can see that now, right? Cool. There we go. Oh, scan lines coming, or not scan lines, but you know the way it looks. Oh, that can be chopped down slightly. There we go. Emerald City Confidential. There we are. We are playing as... Well, let's get into it and do this. I played a bit of it when it first came out, but not much. And not through legal sources, he said, having admitted to something that he probably shouldn't have admitted to there. Let's just get rid of you as well, and then extend. There we go. Now you can see what I can see. Yeah, that is very... Oh, you can see just off the side of my screen as well. No, you don't need to see that bit. There we go. Or do you need to see that bit? Just shave it up a bit. There we go. Just tiny bits at a time. We'll get there. Man, so professional. Ultra professional, eh? Just like I always say. There we go. Let's do this. Let's play a new game. This is a tiny, tiny window that I am looking at, and I can only have it there or ultra stretched out, and it looks... Yeah. Please enter your name! Alright, well... There we go. That's my name.
The Warehouse District. For months I've been following a trail of clues, and the trail ended here.
Hard-bitten detective.
That's right, Lion. I've almost got you. I've got a folder of documents that prove all of your crimes. I just need to get into that warehouse and see what you've been up to.
Tutorial. Welcome to Emerald City Confidential. Click on objects to have Petra investigate them. You can't die or do anything wrong, so feel free to explore. New quest. Get into warehouse. Alright. There's a rolling door, there's a door, there's a plant box, there's windows, there's a skyline. Click on the crowbar to have Petra pick it up. I would do, but that's not what I was doing. I was looking at the skyline.
It's dark already? Where did the time go? Hopefully I can wrap this up quickly and get home.
Hopefully so. A bunch of empty crates are stacked up across the street. I don't need to bother with them.
Those are too large for me to lift.
Oh.
Makes more sense to use the smaller door. Dark and quiet. I hope there are no surprises waiting for me inside.
I can't remember if there are or aren't.
The door is locked tight.
Click on the crowbar to have Petra pick it up. Yeah, I get that. Doesn't seem to be anything under the plant pot or in it, so no hidden keys there. Alright.
I've come too far to give up now.
But I want to leave. No? Alright, case file. Almost all the evidence I need. Can I look at it? No. I can click on it and bring it out. Alright, I guess we'll pick up the crowbar.
A crowbar, used by the law-abiding to open crates. I'll just take it. You never know.
Yep, now we'll use it on the door. The stubborn doors and boxes. Alright, let's use it on a crate. I should use it on the small door. Alright. If you insist, tutorial. Click on the crowbar in Petra's inventory, and then click on the door to use the crowbar on the door. Alright.
Alright. Let's see what's in there.
Quest complete. Get into the warehouse. I mean, I'm not in the warehouse yet, but yeah, alright. All those things that I need to do in order to find it. Oh! No! My hat! I lost my hat.
Poppy gas. The oldest trick in the book. If I was awake, I might have felt ashamed.
But there was nothing in the pot.
Oh. Huh? Don't panic, Petra. You've been in worse scrapes. Let's see, what should I do?
Get off the bridge alive! This is dialogue panel. It lets you decide what Petra's going to do or say. Okay. Click here to wheel free, click here to climb the rope, click here to cut the rope. Let's cut the rope. Hey?
I don't have anything to cut the rope with.
Oh. Maybe we could wiggle free?
Even if I could wiggle free, I'd just fall to my death.
Well, yeah, I know, but
between you and me,
sounds good to me.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, alright. Oh, we lost all the fire with all the evidence. Oh, no. Can we climb the rope?
No good. I'm not strong enough to pull myself up.
Dang.
I pride myself on being an independent gal, and I really hate to do this. But when push comes to shove, I don't want to die. Hello? Anybody out there? I could use a little help. Anyone?
Really?
Help!
Oh.
So, you're awake at last.
It's the lion.
You're lucky I'm feeling generous, or I'd charge you for my time.
Lion!
Curse you, lion.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty is right! I've got enough evidence to put you away for life!
Oh my, that is a problem. And I am good at solving problems. I wonder, how should I solve this one?
Call yourself a liar. What was in the warehouse? Ha! You fell right into my trap. End conversation. Enough talk. Ha! You fell right into my trap.
You fell right into my trap!
Excuse me.
Someone will fall into something, but I don't think it will be me.
You call yourself a lawyer. How could dare you? You besmirch the name of lawyers everywhere. Those poor innocent ambulance chasers who try to, profit off the misery of others. How dare you besmirch their name?
You call yourself a lawyer?
No. I call myself the best lawyer.
You don't
And
look
I
much
intend
like a
to
lion.
stay that way.
Head on like that. What was in the warehouse? Tell me that.
What was in that warehouse?
Warehouse? What warehouse?
Don't play coy with me. You know what warehouse.
Do you mean that warehouse that burned to the ground no less than 20 minutes ago?
What?
Oh, what a horrible
A
person.
freak accident. Quite sudden. I'm afraid that nobody will know what was in that warehouse now.
Enough talk. You wouldn't believe the amount of evidence I've got against you.
It's
You
all
mean
right
the
here,
evidence that
Mike.
was in your coat pocket?
Yep.
What? Hey, where did it go?
Oh, it's quite secure, I assure you.
Really? Okay.
Anyway, I wish I could stay and chat, but I must be off. Do give my regards to the ground.
Alright, well, we can try calling for help
Something
again.
about that lion makes my blood boil. One day I'm gonna nail that guy. I'm gonna collect enough evidence and make it stick. Of course, until then, I have other things to worry about.
Like getting off of this. I can't. Oh. Whoa! I was going to say, I
Hey,
wonder if
watch
we'll
it,
get caught
lady.
with
I'm
that.
flying here.
Saved by the Gump Transit System. How embarrassing. Yeah, sorry. You available?
Yeah, the meter's running. Where do you want to go?
And that's Dave.
Just take
Dave
me
Gilbert's
home.
doing the
Plumley
voice.
Street.
All right, hold on.
Whee! Home we go. Quest complete. Get off the bridge alive. Vaguely. Emerald City, known to many as the Jewel of Oz, center of culture, commerce, and diversity, as well as greed, corruption, and dishonesty. Is there hope for this fair city, the kingdom that surrounds it? One detective is trying to find out. Emerald City Confidential.
Stupid lion. That's the 5th time he's nearly killed me. I'll get him one day.
5 times? I mean, that's bad.
Who am I kidding? Do the bad guys ever get punished these days? I even lost my journal chasing that lion around the city. How can I be a detective without a proper journal? That reminds me.
Detectives
I
don't
think I
have
have
journals.
a spare journal in my file cabinet. I should take a look and see.
Find the spare notebook. See, a notebook? Yeah. That's not a journal. It's not the same thing. Alright, oh, look. Business card plant. None of them were ripe enough. So they just grow. Oh, that's cool. Darts. Portrait of Ozma. Portrait of Her Majesty. Queen Ozma is a good thing. I'm required by law to display that painting. Without it, I'd have to buy a real dartboard. I don't have time to play a game of darts now. You know, well, there's the file
cabinet is locked.
Well, I wonder if it's this key on your desk. File cabinet key. Photo of William. Who's William? My brother William. He was 5 years old. Bills. Why bother? More will just appear tomorrow. Why bother? More will just appear tomorrow because, you know, clear them out. Books. Books came with the office. I plan on reading them someday. Books again. Haven't read these books yet, but I planned as soon as this case was over. Alright, what can we see out the window? Sometimes, when life got to me, I'd just look out the window. Somehow it made all the troubles worth it. Really? Okay, well, there's a file cabinet key.
My file cabinet key. I'll just take this.
Yep. Dramatic. Alright. Unlocks the file cabinet. Well, click on it, move it up, over there.
My spare notebook should be in here. I'll just take a look.
You're gonna be covered with papers? Oh no. There we go. Quest completed. Find the spare notebook.
If I uncover anything interesting or worthwhile, I'll write it down. It saves me from needing to remember every word people say. Good thing I had a spare. I always feel lost without my journal. You hear that, Emerald City? I'm packing a new notebook and I'm not afraid to use it. A knock. Hey, Lion! If that's you, I suggest you beat it!
I beg your pardon.
Never mind. I'll be right there.
I mean, I could do, or I could look at my exciting new notebook. See who's at the door. It's been a long day. All I want to do is sleep, but someone is knocking on my door. Better see who it is. Clues. Pills. Sketches. Oh. Okay, I don't remember pills. Right, let's clear the bills off of my desk. I bother. No? I wanted to do so that nobody, you know, so she didn't see all the bills when she came in. This client.
Come on in.
Oh.
Thank you. You're Petra.
And who are
That's
you?
what it says on the door. What can I do for you, Miss
D. You can call me D.
Yep, let's not say
All
Dorothy.
right. D? What brings you downtown?
I'm looking for someone. His name is Ansel, my fiancé.
Oh.
Ansel, huh? And how long's he been missing?
I haven't seen him for several months. He likes to travel.
Go on.
Well, I heard that he got back 2 nights ago, but I haven't seen him. Nobody has seen him. He just vanished.
So, who told you he was back?
Nobody. I have a magic device that keeps tabs on him.
A magic device? Those are illegal.
I have a magic license. I'm not breaking any law.
What did this magical device
Good to
say?
know.
He was visiting Gillikin country before entering the city. Aside from that, nothing. I have to know what happened to him. Can you help me?
A missing fiancé? Sounds like a case of cold feet to me. Still,
Why?
a case is a case. Next month's
I think
rent
that's-
is due soon, and I could use
Is that
the
the
emeralds.
most likely explanation?
I'll give you an advance of 200 emeralds. 500 more when you find him.
That's a lot of
700 emeralds?
simoleons.
Scratch
Alright.
next month's rent. That would cover me till summer. Looks like you got yourself a detective, D.
I knew you were the right woman for the job.
Yeah, money
Here's a
hungry and
picture of him.
desperate. Oh.
Where can I contact you if I find anything?
Oh, I'll contact you. I'll be watching. If I need to speak to you, you'll hear from me.
Great. I not only have a client, but a guardian angel, too. What's her
Somebody
angle?
horrible
The warning signs
trying to
whirl
get you.
around me like a tornado, but the money is too good to pass up. Wait a minute. Tornado. I wonder...
Wait a minute, Miss Gale. Excuse me, Miss Gale. Just one more question, Miss Gale. It should be just one more thing. For the Columbo reference, but hey, maybe that's not what they're going for. Miss Gale. D. Gale.
Just one more question, Miss Gale.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, very clever. You might just solve this after all.
I mean, I don't know why. Do I
knew
recognize
it.
her from
Dorothy
somewhere?
Gale, the bright-eyed little girl who blew her way into Oz over 40 years ago.
She does not look over 40.
What is she doing here? Isn't she an honorary princess? Why does she need my help when she could just ask Queen Ozma to wave her magic wand? Still, I can't argue with a princess, and I certainly can't argue with the 200 emeralds in my purse. I guess I'd better get going. Ansel was in Gillikin country. That means he came through the North Gate. That's probably where I should start.
Glad you told me. New location, the North Gate. The border between the Emerald City and Gillikin country. New quest, investigate the lead at North Gate. Petra has written down her first lead in the journal. The journal keeps track of all of her clues, so if you get stuck or need a hint, check the journal for help. Well, let's have a look and see what we got. The first lead, if Ansel was Gillikin country, he came through the North Gate. I have to go there and check, see who's at the door. We know that. We got any pills? Nope. We got any sketches? Nope. I can't even see the photo. I mean, here's the photo. A smiling, dapper man. Oh. Now, I seem to recall... Cash for clients and a bed for me. Now, that's what I call value. I seem to recall there was hidden objects. Maybe it's the pills. Hidden things to find and click on. And they were like the collectibles of the game. Tutorial. Petra can fly around using the Gump taxi service. Click on the Gump stand to travel to a new location. Hitching boats for privately owned Gumps. Don't see many of these anymore. Not since they went Union. From the outside, it almost looked respectable. Scraps. Lights are off and nobody's home. I should check back here later. Alright. Who or what is Scraps? Scraps store? Scraps is good people. Irritatingly cheerful, but good people. I remember going to the cinema and seeing Return to Oz. I do not remember it giving me horrible, horrible nightmares that everybody else seems to have said they do. Oh, that was a horrifying nightmare fuel. People seem to say. I don't remember that at all. I can't recall that. I mean, it's not one of my favourite memories, but you know, it's not a horrific, hideous memory from my childhood either. So, you know, I don't know if that's as... I'm not saying, oh, I'm a hard bastard who doesn't get scared by things. I think it's just, it just washed over me. Didn't care. Alright. Street sign. Plumley Street. There's a neighbourhood code. It isn't bad. I just hope I can afford to stay here. There's the Gump stand. Over we go. Now I can go to different places. Okay. Go to the Petra's office. I can go to the North Gate. Can't go to the moon. That's a shame. Alright. Investigate lead at North Gate. Hello. Oh, TikTok. Map of Oz. Let's have a look at the map. Quadling Country. Most of Quadling Country is hidden by a large red forest and lakes. It's a good camping spot, but I'm not really a back to nature kind of girl. What about Winky Country? If only they had bothered to change the name. Winky Country is covered in rocky yellow mountains. I used to patrol there in my army days. Not a pleasant memory. Gillikin Country is choked by a thick purple jungle. Wild magic is known to thrive there. Sane people avoid the place when they can help it. And Munchkin's Country is full of acres and acres of blue farmland and pastures. The city imports most of its food from there. And then, Emerald City. The Emerald City has been my home all of my life. Apart from when I was in the army and had to go elsewhere. I mean, you could still call it home then. Yes. Procedure book. A well-read book on guard procedures and regulations. Here's a copy of that book. Back in my army days. I threw it away long ago. Hope you're not a thing. Alright. Tell me things, TikTok.
Of all the soldiers to be on duty, TikTok is the second to last one I want to see. Still, beggars can't be choosers.
Who's the least?
TikTok. It's been years.
Is it me?
Petra,
Back as a...
what is your
soldier.
business here?
Charming as ever. I have some questions for you.
That is your privilege.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel. He was last reported coming through this gate 2 nights ago.
You are mistaken. No one named Ansel came through this gate 2 nights ago or ever.
You're sure?
Affirmative. My memory is infallible.
Were you on duty 2 nights ago?
Negative. I was on duty in the palace.
Then how do you know for certain who came through the gate?
I have memorized the records. Nobody named Ansel came through here.
Could he have
Maybe
used a false name?
Exactly.
Using a false name is a felony.
But could he have done it?
It is within the parameters of possibility.
How can we find out for sure?
If you have a photograph of the man, I can cross-reference him with the name he gave.
Alright, how do you know what's... I mean, I have a photo of the man, so I can give it to you. But how do you know what everybody who came through the gate looked like? Do we take photos of everybody coming through the gate? Here.
This is a photograph of Ansel. Do you recognize him?
Affirmative. He did not use the name Ansel when he entered the city. He will have to report back to me and tell the truth in order to avoid prosecution.
Maybe I can tell him for you. What was his destination?
His destination was registered as 43 Granetta Lane, Emerald City.
Oh,
The residence of Miss Betsy Bobbins.
Oh.
Thanks a mil, TikTok.
Only doing my duty.
New location, 43 Granetta Lane, the address home for Miss Betsy Bobbins. New quest, follow Ansel's trail. Can I look at the procedure book again? No, can I use this with that? No, the photo won't do much good. Okay, back to the grump stand. We'll move on to... What was shining there that I missed? Alright, we can go to the north gate still, okay. Granetta Lane.
Granetta Lane is one of the nicer streets in the Emerald City. At least they clean it once in a while, which is more than you can say for my neighborhood.
Oh, skyline. Look at that. Beautiful. Emerald City isn't called the Jewel of Oz for nothing. I don't have any business in there, in that residence. Alright, okay. There's Hank! I don't know how I know him. There's windows. Windows reveal nothing. Whoever is inside that house, I won't be seeing it through the windows. Bobbins' residence. Betsy Bobbins does pretty well. I wonder where she gets all that money. I don't know. I have to deal with Betsy's bodyguard before going anywhere near her door. That's a shame. Hey, Hank.
Hey,
Hey, does Betsy Bobbins live here?
who wants to know?
I do.
I just have some questions for her.
You got questions? You ask me. Nobody gets in to see the missus without my say-so.
Who is she?
If you don't know, then why are you bugging her?
Her name came up in an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? What does the guard want with Betsy?
I'm not with the guard. I'm freelance.
Look, Betsy don't get mixed up with stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
So you say. I have to find out for myself. I need to get inside.
Well, tough. I only let Betsy's boyfriends get past this door.
Plural.
Them and deliveries.
Deliveries?
Men send her presents. Flowers, jewelry, clothes, what have you. She doesn't always take them in, but she takes the presents.
Wow, sir, the shop next to my office sells flowers. Well, I can go back there and find some flowers, or I could just say I'm a present. I am a maid now, working for you. What is that? A letterbox. Let's have a look. It says Bobbins. This must be it. Okay. Well, back we go. Oh, hold on. Will you tell me? Do you know if this man came past? What would he hold it with? No, I'm not trying to give it to him. I'm trying to show him the photo and say, did he get past? Was this man here? No? Alright, back to Petra's office. Oh. Hello. Oh! Oh! What is the lion doing going in there? Oh, odd-looking man.
A man in a white suit is leaning against my office building.
Yeah.
There's something very strange about him. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Is he made of wood?
Evening.
Is he a scarecrow?
Evening, Petra.
You
Yes,
know my
he's got
name?
Bits.
Of course.
Stuff sticking out of the
How?
top of his thing.
Do I know you?
Know me? I hope not. For knowledge kills the sense of wonder and mystery, does it not?
Knowledge kills the sense
Great.
of wonder
And
and
nut.
mystery.
And right
Does
outside
it
of my
not?
office, too. Sure. Whatever you say.
Anything interesting in that paper there? Oh, is there more? Ask for a hint. No, thank you. Anything interesting in the paper?
Anything interesting in the paper?
Before I read it, I was uninformed. Now, I am merely misinformed. Which do you think is better?
I think you're crazy.
Madness is often logic overtaxed.
You're overtaxed, all right.
Madness is usually a madness overtaxed. Yes, yes indeed. He is doing very subtly this kind of voice where he is not exactly doing an impression of Peter Lorre, but yes, he is very noir in his approach to this character that he is doing. Yes. Who are you exactly, my friend?
Who are you?
A man who is not fully a man. A frightener of birds who have done nothing wrong. My head once was weighed down by leadership, but now rests easy on this street corner.
There's nothing easy about you, mister. A straight answer, please. Who are you?
Your eye sees only what your mind is prepared to comprehend.
You know what? Forget it. I don't care who you are.
I don't know. I can't remember a thing in any of the Oz that I have seen / read about the Scarecrow becoming a leader. Okay. Can you go somewhere else?
Can you go somewhere else?
We are all travelers in the wilderness of this world.
Great. Travel away from here. You're scaring away potential customers.
If it was worth doing, it would have been done already.
Yes. Here's 5 emeralds. Please go away.
Here's 5 emeralds. Go away.
The problem with money is that it often costs too much.
This guy makes my brain hurt. I guess I'll just have to deal with him.
Alright, I don't want to ask for a hint.
See you around.
You are. Show me that again.
Hello again.
What is this here? Is this a thing I can click on? No, and I skipped the voice line, so I do not know what he said. Probably said something about you coming back into my life as another point of conversation is confusing to me, or something.
See you around.
Alright, well, Scraps is now open. Scraps store is good people. Irritatingly cheerful but good people. And now you can see everybody that's coming up there because of the way in which I have to broadcast this. Oh well.
And that, as we say, is that.
You mean it? They won't bother me again?
Not anymore. They decided to take a long vacation.
Oh, how delightful.
Now, about my fee.
Of course. How many buttons did you say?
I didn't. I said emeralds. 10,000 of them. You are able to pay, aren't you? Because if not, I do believe those men left some documentation behind.
They did?
Yes.
Don't believe
Frightfully
it.
clumsy of them.
Well, don't you worry about little old me. You'll get your money.
I'm counting on it, Scraps. Contact my office.
10,000. I mean, that's more
My,
rent than I pay.
you do turn
in,
up in the strangest
you know,
places.
however many months it is to the
Lion.
summer.
She remembers me. Don't be a stranger.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Creep.
And yeah. I said buttons. Witches Weekly, the Gillikin Gazette, the Munchkin Mirror, the usual trash. I'm not interested in any of them. All of those magazines. No? There's a portrait. Another portrait of Queen Ozma glares down at me from the wall. That reminds me, I need to buy some more darts from Scraps soon. No, you won't. They're not, like, single use. But yeah, part of the reason I did not play this for often, or as much as I thought I had, as much as I want, is I think the buttons are the collections. Cheap, tacky jewelry, obviously fake. Right, what about Petra? I don't say anything by clicking on myself. Alright, okay. Assorted products. I have no idea what it's supposed to do, nor do I care. Scraps merchandise has a dubious reputation. Register. I wonder how she operates those tiny keys with her floppy hands. Hi, Scraps.
Scraps. Hello, neighbor. Thanks for dropping by.
Even after all these years of knowing her, I still can't get used to the sight of a living, talking patchwork quilt.
Why?
Still, if there's any city where a patchwork girl could gain employment, this was it. You look troubled, Scraps.
I do? Oh no, I'm perfectly happy. Or do I mean unhappy? Either way, I must find it.
Find what?
My green button. I've dropped it somewhere in the store. Can you be a dear and look for me? These eyes aren't what they used to be.
Alright, well there was a... Alright, there was a sparkle right there, so it's probably that. So, how's business, Scraps?
So, how's business, Scraps?
Fantastic. Or is it terrible? Oh well, it's either one or the other. You buying anything today?
Flowers if I
might.
can.
I'm richer than normal tonight.
Anything new for sale?
Anything new for sale?
New? No. Or is it yes? Oh, it's so confusing sometimes. But look at these flowers. Aren't they pretty?
Very colorful.
Yes, I
They
need
come
some
from all
flowers.
4 corners of Oz. I almost wish I didn't have to sell them.
Alright, what's the lion doing here?
What was the lion doing here?
Nothing. Or was it something? Oh, it doesn't matter. Pick either one.
He's bad news, Scraps. Stay away from him.
Oh, stop overreacting. He's just a
Isn't he
bit
just?
softy.
Softy, right.
Tell me about these
Tell me about
flowers?
those flowers.
Aren't they just hideous? Or do I mean delightful? It's so hard to tell the difference nowadays.
The flowers?
Oh yes, I get them shipped in from all over the country. You won't find a better selection. I promise you that.
I'd like to buy,
I'd like to buy
some
some
flowers.
That's awful. Or is it wonderful? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Annoying.
It's 5 emeralds.
Here you go.
I can mix a bouquet of 2 types of flowers. Which ones do you want?
Aww. Aww. Well, the purple forest. Because he came from the purple forest.
Put together a bouquet of purple flowers and...
Red, yellow, or blue. I don't know where else he came from. Purple and yellow.
Yellow flowers.
What a horrible selection. Or do I mean beautiful? Either way, coming right up.
Thanks.
Alright. Purple and yellow. What are you looking for again?
An emerald button. It's so pretty and shiny. Take a look around. You'll probably see it glinting.
Yep. And
Bye,
conversation.
Scraps.
Toodaloo!
I was gonna say, I saw something glinting over here as well. No? Right, there's that one.
Is this the button you're looking for?
No, that's not it. Or do I mean yes? That's it.
Is it or isn't it?
It is. Bring it here. Thanks, neighbor. If you find any more, bring them here. I'll be sure to reward you.
Sure, I'll keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
I can't use the emerald button there. Why not? I thought the whole point was to give it to Scraps.
Scraps.
Hello there.
I have some
I've got some buttons
there
for
you
you.
go.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're annoying.
Thank you, neighbor. Here, take this.
Or
What's
do I
this?
mean annoying?
Oh, some drawings I found. Take it.
That's it?
You were expecting something else?
No, this is fine.
And yes,
Disappointing
I believe.
Scraps is like kicking a wet puppy. I just can't do it. These drawings are labeled concept art.
I was going to say, these are the,
I have no
the
idea
way
what
we
that
get
means, but I'll keep them in my
the
notebook.
stuff and looking at what it looks like. There we go. An early sketch of Scraps. There we go. We don't have any pills. We do have sketches. The stubborn mules. Hank. Need to get past him. Alright, okay, well. I thought I saw one over here. Oh, and also glowing thing. No, okay. Alright, look out for glittering things that you can click on to find them. So yeah. I thought it was you who wanted them, odd looking man, but apparently not. Stay here, wait for a while, see what's going on, see if there's any sort of glittering. I thought I gave you that back. 1 of 7 emerald buttons. Alright. And I have to look at them in my inventory now. See, there's another one. One of 7 topaz buttons. And I think there was one in the... No. I think there was one on the map as well. Alright, well, we got some flowers. Gonna do a sparkly thing. Gonna have to wait for a moment and do this thing. No? Alright. Did we see any at the north gate? I don't think we did. Not purple and yellow. Alright, okay. No, it's you that is shining that I am seeing. Okay. Existence is paused. Let's use at the door. It came through the north gate. As it did not come through the gate, but he gave a false name. Ansel was there. Collect new buttons. Alright. Nothing. Hello, I am here, Hank, to give flowers. Oh, I should have grabbed flowers.
Hello again.
Ask about Ansel.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Never heard of it.
I have proof that he came here.
Well, I ain't seen it.
I think his ears just twitched. Is he lying?
Do you recognise the man in this
You
photograph? I mean,
recognise
I
the
tried
man
to
in this
show the
photograph?
photograph repeatedly.
Could you look at the photograph before answering?
No.
I said I ain't seen it.
Are you sure?
Lots of men come to see Betsy. I can't keep track of them all.
So
Yes,
this man
you
could have come
can.
here.
I didn't say that.
What other men have come
What
to see
other men
her?
have come to see Betsy?
Hey, that's private business. I ain't gonna start blabbing.
But
Would say
you could have done.
20 emeralds ease your guilt?
Stop trying to give
Nice
away
try,
all your
sister.
money.
I've been with Betsy since forever. I ain't betraying her.
Loyalty, a rare trait in this city. Let's change the subject.
Tell me about you.
Let's talk about you.
Me? What do you want to know?
So who are
So,
you?
who are you?
I'm Hank.
And you're a mule.
You don't miss a trick. Sure, I'm a mule. You gonna stop asking stupid questions, or do you want a swift kick in the stomach?
Me? No, no.
I don't know. Sounds tempting. Alright. Why does Betsy need a guard?
Why does Betsy need a guard?
To stop people like you from harassing her? Men calling on her day in and day out? Poor girl just wants some peace.
So, she's popular?
You could say that.
I don't. I think I'm about as far as I got last time. I think I found those two buttons, and then I went, yeah, okay, I'm not playing this anymore because it's got loads of buttons in it, and yeah, I'm still a bit on edge from it, but because yeah, phobia, mild phobia. I really don't.
I need to get inside.
Well, tough. I only let Betsy's boyfriends get past this door. Well, them in deliveries.
Well, I'm a delivery.
Men send her presents. Flowers, jewelry, clothes, what have you. She doesn't always take them in, but she takes the presents.
Wow, so the shop next to my
Never
office
mind.
sells flowers. Alright, okay, tell me about Betsy.
I want to know more about Betsy.
Tell me her favourite colours.
That's Miss Bobbins to you. What do you want to know?
What does she
What
do?
does she do? Does she have a job or anything?
Betsy? No. She don't work. She's a lady.
So what does she do all day?
Lady
She
things.
entertains. She travels.
She travels, huh? Didn't Dee say that Ansel spent a lot of time traveling?
Where does she go?
Where does Betsy travel?
Oh, everywhere. Real cultured Betsy is.
Everywhere.
Well, not everywhere. The Winky air is too thin for her. She don't travel there. And Gillikin country is too dangerous. But she particularly likes Munchkin country in the spring.
Really?
And Quadling country in the summer.
Ah. Okay. In which case, I've got the exact wrong flowers, haven't I? Winky was yellow. Gillikin was purple. I don't know. Would you prefer to have flowers that you don't get to see, or flowers that you do get to see? How can I get in to
How
see
can
her?
I get in to see her?
You don't. Unless you have something she wants, which I see you don't.
Alright, bye.
Let's talk about something else.
Bye.
Thanks for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the gum stand. Back to Petra's office. Back to open the door and scraps. You know what? There is an option for this. Walk speed. Dun, 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 dun. Let's put it all the way up. Yep, that is a fine walk speed. Really quick. Whee! I'll run everywhere. There's Scraps.
Hello there.
I bought the wrong flowers. I got some buttons.
I'd like to buy some more flowers.
You don't like the ones you have?
Not really. Can I exchange them?
Of course. I can mix a bouquet of 2 types of flowers. Which ones do you want?
Right, munchkins, which were red and blue.
I'll take a bouquet of red flowers and
blue.
blue flowers.
What a horrible selection. Or do I mean beautiful?
Thank you for
Either way,
your
coming
rubbishy.
right
I
up.
hate
Thanks.
you. That swaps it. Alright, I've got some buttons for you.
I've got
Give me
some buttons for you.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter. Thank you, neighbor.
A few sketches of Petra's faces. Well, there we go. There's Petra doing her thing.
Here are some more drawings. Enjoy.
It's not bad to reward you with things this way. Oh, there was a shine. There you go. Alright. Hey, I've got flowers. Do I put them in the letterbox? No? I don't want to damage them. Okay. Oh, was that something down there? Oh, it was you again, wasn't it?
Hello again.
Mm-hmm. I want to... Oh, I can't do that. End conversation.
Thanks for your time.
Mm-hmm.
I have a delivery for Betsy.
You do, huh? Well, let's see it. Yeah, Betsy will like those. Go on in.
Thanks.
I did it. I followed Ansel's trail. And I found some flowers for Betsy as well. Now I can go in and open the door. I think that's maybe a little...
Are you Betsy Bobbins?
Uh-huh. Are those flowers?
Indeed.
Yes.
Who are they from?
Me.
Nobody. They're from me.
Well, thanks, but I think you got the wrong idea.
Oh no, nothing like that. I just have a few questions for you. I'm looking for a man named Ansel.
What, he missing or something?
You know him?
Yeah, I know him, lousy lowlife. If you find that bum, you can keep him.
Ah, well... 1 second. That walk is just a little too fast. I mean... It's just... I don't know that. How do you know him?
How do you know Ansel?
He and me were, well, together, you know? We
When
met
you
at the
had a
university.
fiancé, so no.
Swept me off my feet, he did. Real romantic. Until his money ran out, that is.
Well,
He's
yeah.
broke.
He was then. His money comes and goes.
And you're just interested in his money, are you? He was a student?
Ansel was a student at the university?
Him? Ha! Don't make me laugh. He did some work for him. Not sure what.
No, new location, the Royal Oz University, place of higher learning. Or so you've been told. Alright, follow lead to
As
university.
leads go, it was a small one. Still, it was worth checking out.
Was he here 2 nights
Did
ago?
Ansel come here 2 nights ago?
Yeah, he tried to. Told me he needed to hide out for a week or so. Said he found something big. Whatever.
The
I didn't
Maltese
care.
Falcon.
I'm
That's
through
what we're
with
doing
that
this.
loser.
Okay, fine.
I gave him 5 minutes before I sent the guard after him.
And what happened when the guard showed up?
What happened when the guard showed up?
He ran away, the loser.
Did the guard catch him?
You just want money.
I don't
You're
know. Why
a
didn't
horrible,
you ask the
horrible
guard?
person.
Maybe I will. Which guard was it?
Ginger.
Ginger! A feeling of cold dread creeps up my spine.
Dun, dun.
I hadn't seen Ginger for years, and I wanted to keep it that way. You sure it was Ginger?
Sure. We're friends.
Uh-oh, find General Ginger. Where can I find Ginger?
Where can I find Ginger?
How would I know?
Your friends.
You said you were friends.
Doesn't mean I know where she is all the time.
Alright, but still.
If I want to find a guard, I just ask another guard.
Thank you for the hint. Alright. Where is Ansel
Where's
now?
Ansel now?
How should I know?
I
If
don't
I
know.
had my way, he'd be 6 feet under.
Why? Because he's not buying things for you.
That's all for now. Thanks, Betsy.
Jeez.
I might be back.
Sure. Just tell Hank to let you through.
Can I? No, I can't. Alright, I was going to look at all the other stuff. Hey, Hank.
Hello again.
Mm-hmm. Ask about guard.
Let's
Oh,
talk
no, not you.
Never
I actually
mind.
wanted to know about guards. Let
About
me ask about
Ansel.
I
Did
told
you
you,
see-
I never heard of the guy.
Let's
Yeah.
change the subject.
But I thought you were lying.
I want to know more about Betsy.
That's Miss Bobbins to you. What do you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
Let's talk.
Bye.
Thanks for your time.
We'll go speak to TikTok. Find out where Ginger resides. Whee! Hello. Waits a second to see if anything sparkles.
Hey,
Alright.
TikTok. I have some more questions for you.
You may ask.
As is your right. Talk about old times.
Let's talk about the old days, TikTok.
If we must.
Wednesday was an old day. Because that was several days ago now, so yeah. Still in the Royal Guard, I see.
Still in the Royal Guard, I see.
It is an honor and a privilege to serve Queen Ozma.
I'm sure she
I
feels
don't
the
think
same
so.
way.
How's the old gang doing?
So, how's the old gang doing?
That's official business.
Oh, come on, it's me. I used to be one of you.
Used to.
Precisely. You are no longer one of us. Ask again, and I will be forced to take action.
Fine, I get the point.
I just wanted to know, are they? Can you tell me if they're alive or not? Are they doing well? All right. So how long's it been?
TikTok, how long has it been?
16 years, 3 months, 2 weeks, 5 days, and 11 minutes.
Except it hasn't
long,
because I
huh?
was here earlier.
Where does the time go?
I cannot say.
And how old are you?
Actually, never mind about the old days.
I mean, how old are you meant to be? 16 years ago. What were you, 10? All right. Ask some general
I have
questions.
some general questions.
Any question put to me, I will answer, within reason.
Here's a general question. Where's the general? Tell me about Gilligan Country.
Tell me about the Gilligan country, beyond the gate.
Ahem. Gilligan is the northern division of Oz, denoted by the color purple. It is home to wild jungles and forests.
And exiles, right?
And for illegal magic users who try to escape the law, yes.
Ooh, I wonder if we've got some wizard artifact. Why does the city need such a huge gate?
Why does the city need such a huge gate?
You were here when the Phanphasms attacked the city, were you not?
Yeah, I remember. They came from the north.
Precisely. This is where our defenses need to be strongest.
No.
It's been a long time since then. I guess it's easy
What
to
are
forget.
you talking about?
Not for me.
What Oh, maybe I am doing... If your enemy is in the north, you do not build a gate facing north, you build a gate facing south, or any other direction, so that they don't have easy access to the gate and can't come in if they were to, say, overwhelm your defenders. You certainly build a wall and a defense there, but you don't build a gate in the north, do you? That doesn't... Oh, alright, what are you doing here
So
exactly
what are you doing
anyway?
here? Exactly.
First line of defense.
You honestly expect another invasion?
It is not my place to ask. Unlike some, I do not shirk my duty.
Hey,
That's not
Lotion.
fair, and you know it.
I only speak the truth.
Actually, never mind.
I only speak the truth. One of us lies.
Do you still talk to General Ginger?
She is my commanding officer.
Ginger outranks TikTok now? There's no justice.
I mean, Ginger was
Where
the
can I
general.
find her?
General
What do you
Ginger
think?
has responded to a disturbance at the dock. She should still be there if you wish to speak to her.
I don't, but thanks.
Alright, new location. The East Dock. Not a safe spot to be at night, but it's one of the best places for information.
Thanks, TikTok. You've been a real help.
Information.
Only doing my duty.
Alright, well. I guess we're going. We'll go down to the docks before we go to the university. We found General Ginger. Talk to the general. I wonder why we don't like... Okay, there was a red thing.
There was
flashing
no
at there.
magic.
Yes, there was.
I
Magic
knew
was
that.
involved in this, and neither of you have a license.
Hey, you can't pin this on us.
Oh, there's a white
Oh,
thing
yes,
there as
I
well.
can.
Shit, spiky.
You were experimenting with magic and it destroyed your ship. It's obvious.
That's a lie. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Someone's trying to drive us out of business.
Yep.
Leave the theories to me, girl.
Nah.
Captain Bill, where
I'm the
were
one
you
who's
last
here.
night?
I told you, I was at Ruggido's.
Ruggido? Consorting with a known enemy of Oz?
No, I was just having a drink.
Sure you were.
I mean, if Ruggido's
You
is a
leave him
place,
alone. He didn't do anything.
then
Are you saying
and
it
you
was
let
you,
it happen
Trot?
in Emerald City.
No, it wasn't either of us.
Well,
Now, why would we destroy our own ship? It's our livelihood.
Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps you didn't
Sign.
mean to.
warehouse.
Magic is dangerous. That's
Machinery.
why it's illegal.
Something.
We didn't touch no magic.
That's a double negative. That means you did.
Trot, keep quiet.
Why? Does she have something to hide?
I'll tan your hide if you don't leave us alone.
Well,
Trot, I'll handle this.
this is why
But Bill-
General Ginger.
What gives you the
It's
right
not
to
light,
treat innocent folk
like
this
Petra.
way?
Queen Ozma gives me the right.
Ozma wouldn't want you arresting us. We used to be friends.
Used to be, yes. She has no time for friends anymore.
No,
Just tell me what magic you used, and maybe she'll be lenient.
There was no magic.
Yes, there was.
And now we're back into
Magic
the
was
cell.
involved
Okay,
in
fine.
this, and neither of you have a license.
Looks like it's closed for the night. Alright, okay.
You can't pin this on
What
us.
about the warehouse? Looks like it's closed
Oh,
for the
yes,
night.
I
The
can.
machinery, heavy,
You
clunky,
were
and
experimenting with
dangerous. I don't
magic,
want to
and it
mess with it.
destroyed your ship. It's obvious.
The wreckage.
That's a lie.
This was no
It's a
ordinary explosion.
conspiracy,
Alright,
I'm
well, I'm just
telling
going to
ya.
pick this up
Someone's
without
trying
talking
to
to you.
drive us out of
There's a
business.
silver cufflink on the edge of
Leave
this
the
dock.
theories to me, girl.
Ooh.
Captain Bill, where were you last
Can I
night?
look at this?
I told you, I was at Ruggido's.
Can I don't have any pills. Sketches won't show me you. Clues. Can I? Juniper's not giving me the time of day. I mean, we haven't even tried. She won't talk to me unless until she's finished talking to those two sailors. She's convinced they're guilty of something. Maybe there's some evidence around the dock that proves their innocence. I mean, a silver thing. I guess that's it. So we can go and show that to you.
Ruggido, consorting with a known enemy of Oz.
No, I was just having a
Interesting.
drink.
Why does it not
Sure you were.
flow over to
You
here?
leave him alone. He didn't do anything.
Hey, Trot.
Are you saying it was you, Trot?
No, Trot.
No,
Hey,
it
Bill.
wasn't either
No,
of us.
Not you either. All right.
Now,
Hey,
why would we
Ginger.
destroy
Under
our
normal
own ship?
circumstances, I would
It's
rather
our
cut out my
livelihood.
tongue than chat with
Perhaps
General
it was an
Ginger.
accident. Perhaps you didn't mean
But
to.
700 emeralds weren't
Magic
normal
is
circumstances.
dangerous. That's why it's a...
Hey, General. Still picking on the downtrodden?
Petra, what rock did you crawl out from under?
Nice to see
Petra.
you, too.
Rock.
I'm busy,
Nice.
Petra. Run along.
Ginger isn't going to talk to me. She's trying to arrest those two sailors.
Well, we can't
They
let
seem
that happen.
innocent enough. Maybe there's something around here that will prove it.
It's this
We
right
didn't touch
here
no
that I
magic.
have.
That's a double...
Hey, General, take a look at this.
What is it now?
It was on the edge of the dock, near the remains of the ship.
I mean, it could be anybody.
Someone else
anywhere.
was there.
Bill, Trot, do you recognize this?
No.
Nope.
I think you're lying.
Oh, for Lurlene's sake, it's silver with a ruby inlay. Do you really think it belongs to them?
Perhaps you're right. Okay, you two are off the hook. For now.
For now.
Get out of here. I'll have more questions for you later.
If they were smart, they'd get out of town. But if people were smart, I'd be out of business.
I mean, same can be said of a lot of things. Oh, is this right? Okay. I'm just looking at the thing. These are things that we can all do in the green area. This is things in the purple area, and then we got a little bit of blue and red, and then back to the emerald, and then finishing up in the yellow area. I think, maybe.
So,
I'm just guessing
General.
wildly here, but that seems
Petra,
about right.
why are you here? And who asked you to interrupt my investigation?
Me, I
Just
did.
being a concerned citizen,
Just
General.
helping the people.
You stopped being concerned the day you quit the Royal Guard.
Ginger could always push my buttons. You know why I left.
I don't.
Yeah, I do. How is your brother doing anyway?
He's dead.
She's asking for a punch in the nose. but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Talk about old times.
About back then.
What about it?
I don't know. Why didn't you help me?
Why didn't you help me? That's all I wanted, just a little help.
It had nothing to do with us. You weren't the only one with family, Petra. That's why we were fighting, to protect our families. What made your brother more important than anyone else's?
Because he was mine.
Then we have nothing more to discuss.
I mean, was he dying? What was going on? I had to leave.
I
You know
had
that,
to
right?
leave. You know that, don't you?
We were at war. You abandoned your post. There's no excuse for that.
Did I actually abandon my post? Did I run away back to... Oh. Did I get a letter from home saying he's sick and I ran home to help? I don't know. Without, AWOL.
What happened after I left?
We won the war. What do you think? While you were turning over stones, we sent the Phanphasms packing.
And here you
so
are
was I
now,
looking for
strong-arming innocent sailors.
Shut your mouth, Petra. You're attracting flies.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ansel.
I need help on a case.
Oh, wow.
Help?
I wouldn't come to you if I could go anywhere else, believe me.
What makes you think I'd give you the time of day?
Talking to Ginger was like swimming upstream. There was only one trick left to try.
Please.
Here's 20 emeralds. What time is it?
Really, money.
You're lucky it's a slow night. You can ask whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Do you know a man named Ansel?
That guy? Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I'm looking for him.
You deserve each other.
How do you... Oh, right, you weren't the guard who was on duty. You were the guard who arrested him from Betsy's. What do you know about him?
What do you know about him?
He's smuggling scum, is what he is.
Oh.
Ansel's a smuggler.
That's what I said. He tried to hide some stuff at Betsy's place.
Did he?
He won't try that again in a hurry.
Oh, then I need to go back to Betsy's.
Ansel is a smuggler. That makes things interesting.
And he's not a fiancé, we know
Anybody
that.
with an ear to the ground knows how smuggling works in the Emerald City.
I
If
don't have an
smuggling
ear
is
to the ground.
involved, Jack Pumpkinhead is pulling the strings.
Oh ho ho! Jack Pumpkin's Patch. The farm is the residence of Mr. Jack Pumpkinhead. Where is he?
Where is he now?
Where did he go when you tried
Our
to arrest him?
investigations are continuing. We'll find him.
Alright. Betsy told me
Betsy
you
told me
arrested
you arrested him.
I gave chase. That guy is more slippery than a greased fish.
No.
He got away? I'm shocked, General. Shocked and disappointed. I thought General Ginger always catches the bad guy.
Oh, I'll get him. A guy like that doesn't stay underground for long.
Alright, where is he?
Where is he now?
Our investigations are continuing. We'll find him.
Alright.
Actually, I have nothing else to ask you.
That's not what... I mean,
Suits
that
me
sounds
just
like the
fine.
end of the conversation. I want to ask about Trot
About
and Bill.
Trot and Bill.
What about them?
I don't know them. I don't know where they come from. Who are they?
Who are Trot and Bill?
Just some sailors. They don't concern you.
Alright. Who does the coupling
Who does
belong
that cufflink belong to?
I don't know, Petra. You just gave it to me. I'll take a look at it later.
to? I mean, there's nobody who you can think of who uses silver
What
and
happened
ruby.
here?
It's none of your business, Petra.
Looks like the remains of a ship.
Brilliant. I can see why you're a detective.
Thank you.
Never mind.
Oh, wait, you were being sarcastic. Alright, okay.
See
Bye.
you around, General.
Yeah, sure.
You shouldn't have offered 20. I mean, you're eating into your supply pretty quickly. That's a tenth of the money that you currently have. Alright, back to the gum stand. Ah, Jack Pumpkinhead's patch. We are heading to the university, first of all.
The Royal University was built soon after Ozma took the throne. I've never been inside myself. I was educated the hard way.
Oh, you got a red button. And a plague. Professor H.M. Wogglebug, T.E. of Royal Educator. What about this one over here? Same one. Any more glittering? Oh, it's a yellow brick road. Why walk? I got plenty of money for grunt fare. I mean, you're using it all up. I sure would like to just go, I will take grumps everywhere, and then run out of money and not be able to bribe anybody. That would be great. What's the scroll say? All seekers of knowledge welcome. And this one says, a journey of self-discovery starts with a single step. Alright, okay. Well, let's click on the single step then. Anything on the single step? No, that wasn't a clue. It curses.
So this is what education looks like.
No, there's Ozma's portrait.
Can't say I'm impressed.
Who is that? Glinda, the good witch. That's you. That's the wizard, is it? Okay. Bust. Is this a bust?
The plaque says L. Frank Baum.
Who could that be?
Not sure who that is, but I feel like I owe him a lot.
No idea. Oh, that's Dave Gilbert.
The plaque says D. Lewis Gilbert. Never heard of him. He can't be that important.
Pill machine.
Please don't touch that machine.
All right.
It's delicate and only authorized personnel are allowed to use it.
Well, I'm allowed to use it.
Glinda was the witch of the South back in the old days. Last I heard, she was killed during the Phanphasm War. But I don't believe everything I hear about witches.
Why?
Modesty is not one of the professor's virtues. Ozma again. That reminds me, I need to buy more darts.
Yep.
I read stories about the wizard when I was a kid. He used to rule the Emerald City. I wonder where he is now.
I don't know. What's down
Please refrain from going that way. Only key staff are allowed back there.
But I want to know who this is a portrait of. Never mind. Wogglebug.
Welcome to the Temple of Learning. I am Professor H.M. Wogglebug, T.E. at your service.
Training
Wogglebug.
educator?
Are you the same Wogglebug who wrote Flight Patterns of the North Munchkin Tooth Sparrow?
The very same. You've read my book?
No, it's just in
No,
my office.
but it's on my shelf. Right next to Mating Calls of the Gillikin Centipede.
You've bought my books but haven't read them.
Well, not exactly. I found them at...
I see.
Found them in a box on the street.
Did you
Sorry,
want
I
something?
accidentally clicked there. Yes. How's the university?
About this university.
My favorite subject.
Which is why I started with it. What do you teach here?
What do you teach here?
Teach? My dear, we do not do anything so crass as teaching. We learn.
What's the difference?
Why waste time teaching old subjects when the world is full of new things to discover?
I don't know.
That's pretty efficient.
It's the future.
It's not great. Okay, does this machine teach people? Where are all the students?
Where are all the students?
I mean, do you eat a pill and learn something?
They are off learning something, of course, contributing to the fountain of knowledge that is the Royal University.
Oh, well, good to know. Can I enroll?
Can I enroll?
I'm afraid the waiting list is quite long. If you submit an application, we'll review it in 5 years' time.
Let's talk about something else.
I don't have 5 years. Tell me about the machine.
This machine?
Ah, you are interested in my knowledge pharmacy?
Ah, that's what it. I was
Knowledge
right.
pharmacy.
Eat it.
All
Learn
the
a thing.
wisdom and knowledge of the past in pill form. Our students simply take one of these pills and the knowledge pops right into their eager little minds.
How
So
long
much
for?
more efficient than the old, outdated methods of teaching.
I'd like a knowledge pill,
I'd
please.
like a knowledge pill.
I'm afraid you aren't enrolled here, so you aren't authorized to use the machine.
What if I squash you like a bug?
Let's talk about something else. I'm
Tell me
looking
about
for
answers.
someone.
Yeah.
Can you answer a few questions?
Answering questions is what I do best, my dear.
No, because that's teaching. Do you know a man named
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Perhaps. What is his field?
Field?
Anthropology, science, literature?
I don't think he's involved in any of those.
Then I haven't heard of him.
Here's a photograph. Do you recognize
his photograph.
him? No.
Do you recognize him?
Come to think of it, yes, I do.
Oh.
It looks like one of Cutter's fellows.
Who's Cutter? Alright, well that's another thing ticked off our list. What do you remember
what do you
about
remember
her?
about
And who's
Ansel?
Cutter?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I remember him doing some odd jobs for Cutter, but that's all.
Who is Cutter?
Do you know where Ansel is now?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea.
Let's talk about something else.
Who is Cutter? About Cutter. There we go.
Who is Cutter?
He works here. He organizes these field trips, I suppose you could call them. I think they are foolish, but we are a university, and I suppose there is some value in it.
Is Cutter a professor like you?
Is Cutter a professor
I'm
like you?
Insulting you, right?
Oh, heavens, no.
Exactly, yeah.
He's my assistant.
Ah,
a very capable one, although he does have his head in the clouds.
Alright, and how long has he been
How long
here?
has Cutter been here?
Oh, years.
Longer than
he came
you?
here as a student.
Oh.
He couldn't afford the tuition, so he offered to work as my assistant. 5 years later, he's still here. Quite indispensable.
Good to know. Is he here?
Is Cutter here?
Yes, I believe he is. He recently got back from an expedition.
Could I speak to him?
I don't see why not.
Thank you.
Cutter, come out here.
Yes, Professor?
This young lady would like to ask you a few questions.
Walks very quickly.
Oh,
I
sure.
thought it was just going to affect you.
Whatever you
alright.
need.
No.
Let's talk about something else.
Bye. Oh.
Thanks, Professor. I'll be back.
Good evening to you.
Hello, Cutter.
So your name is Cutter?
Yes, and your name?
Petra. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. What can I help you with?
Tell me, I'm here to talk about Ansel.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel. Do you know him?
Ansel? Tall man? Mustache?
I don't know how tall
That's
he is.
him.
Yes, I knew him.
I know he's got a mustache.
Knew
'cause
him.
it's in-
He disappeared on a recent expedition of mine.
No, he didn't. He came
He
back.
hasn't returned yet.
He came back 2 days ago. Oh, maybe he didn't. Okay. Where is he now? He disappeared.
Where is Ansel now?
I don't know. He joined an expedition to the Gillikin country several months ago. I haven't heard from them. I'm afraid they're lost.
Okay. Ansel is back in the
Ansel
city.
is back in the city.
He is?
Yeah, he
According
arrived
to
2
my
days
client,
ago.
yes.
And you're looking for him?
I'm doing my best.
I wonder. Who asked you to look for him?
I can't tell you that.
Yes, I can.
Are you close to finding him?
No.
Something about this line of questioning sets my radar off. I'm not sure I can tell you that either.
Please, it's very important.
I'm sorry.
Alright, why are you so interested?
Why are you so interested in Ansel?
If he returned from the expedition, then he can tell me what happened. It's a matter of historical importance.
I mean, not only that.
I must know what was found.
I can only give that information to clients. I'm sorry.
Well then, what if I also hired you to find him? Then you can tell me what you uncover, yes?
Technically he was right, but D's 700 emeralds bought a lot of
That
silence.
depends. How much are
Tell
you
you
paying?
what, if you can match my client's price, then I'll share the information with you.
What price is that?
800 emeralds.
Oh.
I'm a detective, not a saint.
Nice. Clever. Smart.
800? I'm just an assistant professor. I can't afford that much.
Well, then I guess you can't
Is there
match it.
anything else you want?
Take advantage of Cutter. I mean, enroll me here at the university. Well, tell me about Ansel.
Tell me about
What
Ansel.
do you know about him, first of all?
He was an adventurous sort. He joined my expedition because he liked to travel.
Expedition?
A historical expedition. I organize expeditions to uncover items of historical significance.
A waste of university money is what they are.
Please, Professor.
What's your
What is your
connection to him?
connection
Even
to
though you've
Ansel?
already,
He
told
worked
me.
for me, that's all. He liked to travel, so he was always the first to sign on to whatever expedition I organized. He didn't ask for much money either.
Okay, about your
offer. Do you still want to hire me?
Yes, I do. Is there anything else I can offer you?
Isn't knowledge priceless? I want access to the knowledge pharmacy.
Isn't knowledge priceless? I want access to the knowledge pharmacy.
But you're not a student.
Make me
No,
a
I'm
student.
not. But having access to those pills could help me in my investigations.
You know, you're right. Professor Wogglebug,
Yes, Cutter.
this woman is now temporarily on staff, with all the privileges that entails.
Are you sure about that, Cutter? Knowledge is a precious thing to
go
waste on those who
down
don't
the corridor
deserve it.
as well. and see
She's
it.
worthy, Professor.
Very
Nah.
well, Cutter. Young lady, if you seek knowledge about anything, come and see me.
Thank you.
I mean, I really don't like to take advantage of Cutter as a thing, but all right. Hey Cutter,
So,
anything
tell
more?
me about yourself, Cutter.
Me? Oh, I'm not that interesting.
I find you very interesting, Cutter.
Oh
Really?
dear.
Yes, I do.
Well, okay. What do you want to know?
Absolutely nothing. Where are you from?
Oh, just some little village on the far side of Mount Munch.
Oh,
You've never heard of it.
So you're a munchkin.
Yes, it was a long time ago, though I still wear the blue.
oh, so you do. And what,
What
brought you to the university?
I wanted to learn, mostly. My village was so isolated, and there's so much out there.
So why come here? Why learn about the wonders of Oz through books and magic pills? Isn't it better to go and experience them for yourself?
I mean,
Yeah, I could do
I can't
that.
experience
but
800 years
I'm
ago.
not really the rugged explorer type. Besides, I'm more interested in history. I wanted to learn, and this was the best place to do it. So I came here.
All right. And why are you
Why
so
are you so
interested
interested in history?
history?
Things have changed so much. The Phanphasm War was the first real disaster we had. It changed everything. New laws, new policies, new defenses. We have forgotten what life was like before.
Not all of us.
So you understand. You see how important it is to preserve our history. Before we forget what we
Do
used
people
to be.
not age in Oz? Are we not? I don't know. All right. Okay.
Well,
You certainly have a passion, Cutter.
we all need one.
I think yours is more worthy than most. Did I say that? Did I really say that?
Oh dear.
I must be getting soft. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. Let's. Do anything else
About
about Ansel?
Ansel.
Yes?
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Yep. All right. I'm done.
Thanks
End
for your time,
conversation.
Cutter.
Leaving already? Sure. Anytime.
Can I go down the hall now? Down the
Please refrain from going that way. Only key staff are allowed back there.
hall? I am key staff.
Sorry.
I'm temporarily staff now.
How do I use this machine?
Simply face the machine and say, I desire knowledge.
You're pulling my leg.
I am pulling nothing. You receive no knowledge unless you ask for it.
Fine. Here goes.
I
desire
knowledge. Oh, people. Oh, look at these. All of these people. So many. All right. Tell me about my client.
Give me the public record of Dorothy Gale.
Swallow the pill now. I mean, what? I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, I can learn all of these things, I guess. Here we go. Known companion of the Scarecrow, the Tin Woodman, and the Lion, Dorothy Gale came to Oz over 40 years ago via a magic storm. Little is known of her adventures, but in the process she destroyed the Eastern and Western witches, both of whom were known to be cruel and tyrannical. Hailed as a hero, Dorothy's only wish was to return home. Wish was granted, but fate brought young Dorothy to Oz again and again. Eventually, Dorothy decided to stay and live in Oz. Currently, Dorothy lives in the royal palace and is a good friend of Queen Ozma. They were good friends. Tell me about Oz.
Give me a brief overview of Oz.
Yeah. The Kingdom of Oz is known all over the world as a place of great riches, resources, magic, and wisdom. It is divided into 4 countries, with the Emerald City in the middle to bind them. And in the darkness, bind them. Tell me about Emerald City.
Give me a brief history of the Emerald City.
I didn't press anything. Swallow the pill now. Known as the Jewel of Oz, the Emerald City is the center of Oz in every sense of the term. Located in the precise center of the kingdom, it is the cornerstone of all commerce. Well, it can't be the cornerstone if it's in the center, because cornerstones go on the corner. But anyway, all commerce, culture, and fashion in all of known Oz. The city was built by the Wizard of Oz, who ruled for many years before giving up his throne in favor of being known as the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow was soon succeeded by Ozma, who rules to this day. Oh, in favor of the being known as the Scarecrow. He didn't get that right, and Heavy wears the head. So you're the Scarecrow, and you were the leader for a time. Okay, sorry, you didn't give up the throne in favor of being the Scarecrow. The being of known as the Scarecrow. Okay, fine, that makes sense. Alright, let's learn about the lion.
Give me the public record of the lion.
Swallow the pill now. A known companion of Dorothy Gale, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Woodman, the lion ruled the forests of Quadling Country for several years before earning his law degree at the Royal University. The lion is without peer in his field, though few can afford his services. Alright, give me Phanphasms.
Give me the public record of the Phanphasms.
I'm not sure what the Phanphasms are, if they were the things in the Return to Oz. Swallow the pill now. Far over the eastern desert and the Nonestric Ocean lies the island of Phanfastico, home of the Phanphasms. Physically, they resemble humans in every respect, aside from the head. They each have the head of a ferocious animal. Possessing cruel intentions and even crueler magic, the Phanphasms waged war with Oz 20 years ago. They were aided by Rodrigo, the Gnome King. The Ozian forces were victorious, but constantly alert for another attack. The ruler of the Phanphasms is known as the First and Foremost. Whether this is a title or a name is uncertain. I wonder if the lion could not be a lion and instead be a Phanphasm who is, maybe wearing some, like paws to disguise their human hands.
Give me the public record of Queen Ozma.
I don't know. That seems a bit over the top, but it would be a way to get in there. Tell me about Queen Ozma. Ozma is a direct descendant of the goddess Lurline and the true ruler of Oz. Okay, I think that's fiction. General Ginger.
Give me the public record of General Ginger.
Ginger. Swallow the pill now. This is what everybody's saying about you, Ginger. During the Scarecrow's reign, a small army of women invaded the royal palace. The army was commanded by a woman named Ginger. The revolt was a success, but short-lived. Ginger was soon forced to leave the palace by Ozma, who was unanimously declared the rightful ruler of Oz. Unable to fight against the growing public opinion, she left the Emerald City in disgrace, not daring to show her face again. She married and lived a miserable existence as a housewife until boredom forced her and of both her house and marriage. No place left to go, she pleaded with Ozma to join her royal guard. Ozma, seeing the change in Ginger's heart, accepted. Ginger did not disappoint. She quickly rose through the chain of command, finally attaining the rank of general. The entire royal army is at her command, and she deploys it diligently and efficiently. Well, why was she out harassing a single person then? Boats. Possible. Maybe magic is more important. But why was there a revolt against the Scarecrow? What did the Scarecrow do that deserved a revolt? Tell me about TikTok.
Give me the public record of TikTok.
Swallow the pill now. Were you married to Ansel? Is that why you're... why everything was going on? I don't know. TikTok is a clockwork soldier made out of bright shiny copper. He was manufactured in the kingdom of Ev, but made his way to Oz, which quickly became his home. He joined the Royal Guard, where he has proven to be the perfect soldier. While stiff and a stickler for procedure, he has an exceptional memory and is a one-man army practically by himself, provided he is kept wound up. Alright, tell me more about the Wizard of Oz.
Give me the public record of the Wizard of Oz.
Give me the public record of Ansel. Swallow the pill now. Funny little man from another world. I mean, he comes from Dorothy's world. He came to Oz during a simple time in our history. His strange clothes and interesting magic tricks convinced the peasants of the time that he was a great wizard. Strange clothes and interesting magic tricks convinced the peasants of the time that he was a great wizard. When he wasn't. Okay, fine. Taking advantage of his newfound celebrity, the newly dubbed Wizard founded the Emerald City and brought the four countries together under one banner. He ruled Oz for many years until he abdicated in favor of the Scarecrow and left Oz. Eventually, it became known that the wizard wasn't a wizard after all, and all his powerful magic was merely elaborate parlor tricks. Even so, it could not be denied that the wizard did many great things for the kingdom. It wasn't long before the wizard returned to Oz. To make up for his humbug ways, he apprenticed himself to Glinda in order to learn real magic. It wasn't long before he was a true wizard in his own right. Since the Phanphasm War, the wizard left the public eye. His current whereabouts are unknown. Alright.
Give me the public record of Glinda, the Witch of the South.
Alright. Swallow the pill now. Glinda was the Witch of the South. We haven't met the Witch of the North yet, then, I guess. She was considered the ultimate authority on Ozian lore and magic, owning an extensive library that rivaled even the Royal University. With great knowledge came great magic, and she was the first one to try to hold off the Phanphasm invasion when it came. Unfortunately, she paid the ultimate price for the bravery, her life. Her tower stands, empty and discarded, somewhere in the forests of Quadling country. Alright, well maybe I can find it. Hey,
Hello,
Wogglebug.
Professor.
Yes, yes, what do you want?
Ask about the machine.
About your machine.
Yes?
I'd like another... I mean...
Let's talk
I don't need to ask you about that. Alright, tell me about Cutter.
about Cutter.
Yes?
Is Cutter... No, he's your
Let's
assistant.
talk.
I already know that. Okay, so I know everything that's going on there. Bye.
Thanks, Professor. I'll be back.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. Alright, Gump Stand. Let's go over to the pumpkin patch. Hey there, Jack. I'm just waiting to see if there are any sparklers shining. To Gump Stand. Fine. The city looks far away. Why anyone would want to live out here in the six is beyond me. There's a gate. 2 years ago I tried sneaking in there and nearly got arrested for my trouble. Maybe I'll try again someday, but not right now. I'm not with, you know, Jack just standing there, eh? These don't look too bad. Maybe there'll be future heads one day. Jack knows his pumpkins. I'll give him that. Fucking house. The house has grown since the last time I was here. I mean, so have you hollowed out somebody's head in order to build this house, Jack?
Hello, Jack. Long time no see. It's been at least 2 years, hasn't it?
Not long enough.
You flatter me. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I haven't done anything, I haven't seen anything, and nobody saw me do anything.
Let me ask my questions first.
Ask whatever you want, but I just gave my answers.
Good for you. I need to know about Ansel.
I want to ask you about Ansel.
Ansel? Who's that?
I'll ask the questions, Jack.
Alright. Who is Ansel?
How should I know? I never heard of the guy.
So you say.
Where
is Ansel, Jack? Come on, spill it.
I ain't got nothing to spill, lady.
I
never heard of Ansel, and I certainly don't know where he is.
Curse those expressionless eyes. I can never tell if he's lying or not.
He's not a lion. He's a pumpkin.
Ansel was a smuggler, Jack.
So?
So, you're a smuggler too.
You tried to pin that on me 2 years ago, Petra. It didn't work then, and it ain't gonna work now.
So it's not at least 2 years.
You know what?
Well,
Forget it.
Yep.
Done and done.
Tell me
You got some
about
nice pumpkins here, Jack.
You want some? I can give you a good price.
Thanks, but no.
So what's inside
So,
those
what's
pumpkins?
inside those
What are you
pumpkins?
smuggling?
What do you mean?
Come on, Jack, play straight with me. We both know what's inside your pumpkins.
What? Goopy pumpkin stuff? Seeds? What could you possibly be referring to?
I don't
Jack
know.
Pumpkinhead was always a cool customer. I know he's lying, and he knows that I know. And there isn't a single thing I can do about it.
I don't know. What is in the pumpkins? I mean, what is he smuggling? Magic artifacts, I guess? Well, what happened? You really like pumpkins.
You really
huh?
like pumpkins, don't you?
I mean, Pumpkinhead, so
Well,
yes.
you work with what you know.
So, you've got a head for pumpkins, you'd say.
Oh, haha, that joke stopped being funny years ago.
Yeah, it did. What happens if I broke one of these pumpkins open?
What would happen if I broke one of those pumpkins open?
I'd call up the guard and have you arrested for destroying property.
And if I discovered something that shouldn't be there?
You want to take that risk again? Be my guest.
He's right. I did that very thing 2 years ago and nearly got arrested for my trouble.
Yep.
I learned 2 important lessons that day. 1, a man smuggling illegal magic goods inside pumpkins wouldn't leave the offending pumpkins out in the open. And 2, Jack isn't as stupid as he looks.
Maybe it's all in his head.
You know what? I'm sick of talking about pumpkins.
Then you're in the wrong place. Leave, why don't you?
What if I wanted to ask you about smuggling?
Tell me about smuggling, Jack.
Oh, that old story. Didn't you try this 2 years ago? You got nothing on me, so beat it.
Why are you so interested in
Just humor me.
smashing his smuggling ring? I mean, you're not being paid to do it. It's not as if you would get a huge payout for doing it. I don't understand. Maybe you're just doing it for the public good? Is what he's smuggling in horrible? I don't know. I mean, I could understand stopping drug dealers from smuggling stuff in, because you don't want that poison on your streets, but I don't know, maybe it's magic, so it's like smuggling guns. Is that what you're talking about? How does it work?
How does a smuggling operation work?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good.
Oz is a magical kingdom, but magic artifacts and goods are now illegal.
Yeah, ain't that a shame?
But most magical artifacts are small. Small enough to fit inside a pumpkin, perhaps?
I mean, they could also
Sure,
fit inside
whatever you
shoes,
say.
maybe.
Now there's a thought. Pumpkins could be the perfect cover for smuggling magic artifacts in and out of the city.
Yeah, you gave me the same song and dance years ago. You here to make up stories, or do you have a real reason for being here?
I'm here to pick up that illegal magical artifact that I ordered.
I'm here to pick up that illegal magical artifact.
Lurline give me strength. I'm an honest businessman, lady. Clear off.
Honest. Sure.
What makes
And I'm
the
Queen Ozma.
knowledge pills not magic? Alright. I have a magic artifact that needs to be smuggled. that I need to smuggle
I
out of the
have a
city.
magic artifact I need to smuggle out of the city.
Nice try.
I'm outside the city right now, right? So, can I not just put it in my pocket and walk out? Nobody's stopping me. I know you're a smuggler, Jack.
Everybody knows. How come you haven't been pinched?
Because I haven't done anything.
Never mind.
Good.
Well, nothing has happened here.
See you later,
Why?
Jack.
The gump stand is that away. Feel free to use it.
I'm going to. Sweet Lurline, I'm tired. I need to head back to the office and relax. Maybe things will make sense after some shut-eye. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. What I was going to do... I'm going nowhere fast. I should relax and think for a while. Maybe I should go back to the office. I was going to go to... Betsy's place. And ask, hey, he tried to store some stuff here.
I have
Do you know
some
what
more
it is?
questions about Ansel.
That bum, sure.
Alright, no.
That's all for now. Thanks, Betsy.
I was going to ask you,
I
he
might
tried
be
to
back.
store stuff
Sure.
here.
Just tell Hank to
What
let you
was it?
through.
Alright, we'll go back to the place. Hey, odd-looking man.
Hello again.
The voice of greeting is like a leaf on the wind.
Oh, no, I don't want
See you
that.
around.
What I wanted to do was to say, hey, you're the Scarecrow. Hey, Scraps.
Scraps.
Hello there.
I have some buttons for you,
I've got
which
some
I hate.
buttons for you.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter. Thank you, neighbor.
It's dreadfully fantastic. Alright, there we go. Look at this. I'll scan to Scraps. Petra. Phanphasms on Ginger. Could have been blonde. Instead, she's got black hair now. Betsy Bobbins. Cutter, looking very nerdy. And a sketch of TikTok. So, yes, sir. Alright. Okay.
Here are some
well,
more drawings. Enjoy.
I will do. Let's get some sleep on my first night. Oh, hello. Trot.
Oh, hello.
How did you get in here?
I walked. The
The
door
door
wasn't
was unlocked.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was eventually.
Listen, Trot,
I'm
was it?
gonna remember that
Yeah?
one. That's good.
Listen, Trot, I've just got one thing to say.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Get out. Oh, come on, please.
I mean, yeah, I want
I
to talk
need
to
your
you.
help.
Yep, cool.
I don't help thieves.
And who
I
said it
wasn't
was a
stealing
thief?
anything. I was just waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
I want to hire you.
I've already got a case.
Okay, but you can
Can't
have
you
more than
take
one
on
case.
another?
Exactly.
That stupid General Ginger is harassing us. I don't know where else to go.
Yep, sounds like a thing I
listen,
can
I can pay.
absolutely do.
An
Smashing
opportunity
down.
to bug the General and get paid for it?
Exactly. Yep.
Maybe she's on the level. All right, kid, you got 5 minutes.
Thank
Ooh.
you. You were at the dock earlier, right? You remember what happened?
No, refresh my memory.
No, refresh my memory.
I mean, I do know.
It was just a few hours ago.
It's been a long night. Humor me.
Well, something made our ship blow up. Ginger
Yeah.
thinks it was caused
But
by
I don't know
magic,
what it
and then it was
was.
our fault.
Right, I remember. Then I found that cufflink on
I
the
mean,
edge
I
of the
remember
dock.
finding the cufflink
That got
and
her
getting you
off your
off, but I
case,
don't know
right?
anything more
For
about
a while,
this place.
yeah. But she's still not convinced. She's going to arrest Bill. I know it.
Okay.
Can you find out what really happened, please? We can always get another ship, but I can't replace Bill. He's like a big brother.
Okay.
Brother. Why did she have to use that word?
No.
All right,
my
Trot.
brother.
I'll look into it.
Thank you. How much will I owe you?
Give a discount. My normal rate is 50. Can you manage that? Normal rate. My normal rate is 150. Can you manage that? Be very generous. I'll do it for free. $50. My normal rate is 50. Can you
My
manage
normal rate is 50. Can you manage that?
50? Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Where can I find Bill?
If
He's
you're
a Ruggados.
smuggling, I should have gone
He's
for the full
not
amount.
quite himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ruggados Pub. One of the classier joints in town, though that's not saying much.
Where can I find you if I have any more questions?
Oh, I'll find
I'll
you.
be by the ship.
On the
Oh.
dock. By yourself. At night.
I can take care of myself. See you. And
Right, but what are you going to do? You're just going to stand there all night, doing nothing?
50 emeralds? What am I, a charity? What was I thinking? I guess I'm a sucker for a kid in trouble.
And use the...
When you think about it, that's no surprise. How old would you be now, William?
Yeah.
Older than Trot? Yeah,
So, did you disappear?
Get a hold of yourself, Petra.
New investigation, Captain Bill.
You've got work to do.
Alright. Well. There's all the pills. Take a break. Have I taken a break? Captain Bill is under suspicion. He is drinking sorrows away at Ruggados Bar. I should talk to him. You should, but you shouldn't do that today. Today, you should. I mean, it's not, but we've got demos up again. Yeah, today, this is where we'll end. And I think we're going to put this in our Tuesday-Sunday slot. And I mean, we've done a third of it. Or a quarter of it? I don't know. We've done some of it. And I'm certain we can, you know, go through it all. Maybe we'll complete it on Sunday, maybe we won't. But yeah, we'll find out. This one will be going there. And yes, those are the two games that I've bought during the Steam Winter Sale. And I'm keeping both of them. Isn't that fun? Yeah, so, all I want to do is say thank you for having been here. Whether you were here live and in person, or later on the VOD. The fact that you were here for any amount of time means that me here, appreciate you out there. You're amazing. Never let anybody tell you anything different whatsoever. We will be back, but again, I don't know if it will be tomorrow or Friday, but it will be one of those days. So yeah, I hope you will be back to see me do whatever it is I do on that day. It might be more Fallout London, it might be something else, because I mean we're in a new year, so why don't we start the new year by visiting even further into the future when the world is a ruined landscape. Ruined landscape. We can ruin it ourselves. Oh, bad. But yeah, there we go. There we go. We will find that out when we next come back here. So, until the next time, I have been Richard, and this whole thing around us. Why, that has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels. And you have fun in this exciting new year. And stay, as always, remain weird.